things are getting rolling, things are spinning up, and it looks like we're starting to go live. And we get a picture, and I spent a bunch of extra time, hopefully fine tuning the stream, and even did a test earlier to make sure that everything was going okay. I'm still waiting for my playback picture to show that at least we got a clear image, which it just did, and everything looks good. So there's about a 8-second delay on it, and did some tweaks, and hopefully it's good. Also fixed the microphone, so hopefully we won't have any more crackling from my side, and everything else should be running good. So we're going into our second week back, so I'll throw it straight over to Capt.
And we can pick it up from where we left it last week. And it is evening in Sterngate after
We spoke to Cobalt.
you just had a talk with Cobalt. Mordrin did a little shopping to get some flasks. And somebody else was looking into things. Was anybody else looking into things? I think I said there at the end what you guys could see on your trip through town.
I think Shiny had somebody.
Yeah, I was going to see my buddy. Yep.
Right. What is your buddy a sage about?
He is a historian on the wars of the elves.
Okay.
Elvish historian, focusing on warfare.
Alrighty. And did you want to go see him?
Absolutely. And he also knows much about the families in the area.
All right. Get some music going.
We all going in math? Parallel with.
You just kind of died off there.
Are we going in math or is this in parallel with portrait shine?
Mordrin, do you want to come with me? You know much of the history.
I don't know much about elf wars, but
Yes, but you know much about what we're trying to accomplish on this current mission. I could use your assist. Your recall is excellent.
I am flattered. Okay, so I guess it's in series.
All right, well, we'll meet you guys at the train.
All right, sounds good. All right, we make haste because we know we got limited time before the train takes off.
It takes off in the morning. You got plenty of time.
Okay. Try not to be a terrible visitor, though.
Right?
It is. I don't know how much he is your senior, but it is late. We do need to get a bit of rest before our departure in the morning.
He and I go way back right there. I'm sure he'll be fine to give us at least a few hours.
I'm assuming this is more of a quieter town, or is it like what's the size of this town?
This is like a fortress town. It's the it guards the Margle Pass between Breland and Dargoon there at the edge of Zalargo. So think of it like nowhere near as big as Sharn or Starlasker. It's got
If we sleep at the train station, people will notice.
yeah, there's taverns, inns.
Well, they said we can board early, though, right? Do they have?
But they
sleeper
did
cars
say,
on the train?
yeah.
Oh, we could probably get a long rest in on the train then.
That's the plan.
That's
Probably.
the hope.
You're a vampire.
Excuse me. Ironsides and Cole are still off at the park. Evo, Roland, and Killian What are you guys gonna be doing?
Well, we're gonna try to secure us some private, staterooms on the train if they're available, and so we were kind of trying to hustle to get there before the rest of the sky ships, people get there, and see if we can get some rooms, and which the Phoenixes will pay for, and so people can get a solid rest on the train. And then once we secured those, we were going to kind of hang out either in front of the train or, and just keep an eye out. I might even play a little music.
Okay.
At least I assume. And Killian and Roland.
Yeah,
Do you have anything
I agree.
You guys
Yeah.
wanna-
No.
Alrighty. Then, Mordrin and Shiny, you head off to your friend the Sage's house. And let's see here. That didn't work. I'll try it again. When your buttons don't work,
Uh-oh.
Push harder.
Push harder.
Double click.
Yes.
Mhm.
Push again with feeling.
Use the any key.
Oh, damn. Mine broke.
Mm.
Mine hasn't worked since I snapped off the cup holder that came out of my computer.
Mm.
Okay. Your friend's name is Tellian, and you haven't been here in probably since sometime during the war.
Looks
And
like it was here just the other day. He's kept it up nicely.
exactly the same. Like nothing's changed. The small garden, small house. Lights on inside, so you know he's up. Since he's also an elf like the two of you, doesn't sleep much, gets a lot of research done. Knocking on the door, Tellian answers it, of course. And Shiny, my friend, come on in.
So nice to see you. I'm not surprised that you're up at this hour of the night. You're always studying, researching, but I was afraid I was catching you rather late.
No,
I
friend.
come after a very long day. I'd like to also introduce my good friend Mordrin, who came with me.
Hello.
It is a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Likewise.
He's quite the historian. Very modest, though. All right. head on in.
Fascinating. Shiny was telling me you were you are study the Elven Wars.
Yes, long and complicated they are.
I had made it an area of study myself, the Age of Giants.
An interesting time that.
Did you not
Indeed.
also dabble in the study of the undead to some extent?
Well,
Let's see. Why don't you go ahead and make a D100 roll?
Okay, can do.
wow.
That's deciding.
It is
Pinnacle of mediocrity.
right there, right smack in the middle.
He studied everything. That's what that means.
I've dabbled. I know a bit.
Okay, well, we might test your knowledge with a very pertinent topic that's of considerable consequences. A grave matter.
Oh, okay. Something to drink, eat.
Absolutely. Light
Yeah.
refreshments would be wonderful. We've had a rather trying day that I'm sure we'll give you a brief overview of.
He pulls out some wine glasses and pours some wine. Brings them to you guys.
Oh, I thank you. This looks most refreshing.
It's an elfin red. Off of from your neck of the woods, Shiny, Valinar wine.
I'm impressed. How did you get this?
Oh, it came along the trade routes.
Evmo.
Our own ship.
Certainly know how to host a visitor. Your hospitality is superb as always.
And as you're talking, he's slicing up some meat and some cheese and making a charcuterie board to bring out.
Elena Morge, aren't you glad you came? We could get this food, get food anywhere else. This drink, better than what they're serving on the train, I'm sure.
Like with a terrible imposition on the poor man, we're interrupting his studies.
Oh no,
The
we're
A plus ultra of endeavors.
We're giving him topics to research for months right there. He should welcome us.
Indeed, when someone poses a question, I can't help but try to find the answer.
Well, thank you for hosting us. I appreciate your hospitality, and you might notice we're a little tired. We have you ever fallen from an airship?
No. Have
Well,
you?
As a matter of fact, we have.
1 star. Do not recommend.
So I've lived my life in many dangerous circumstances, but this is probably one of the more dangerous. Where we're enlisting your help is we've been chasing a vampire.
Oh.
So I'm hoping I know you know much of history and warfare, and many of these vampires are very long-lived, and we're hoping maybe you might know something about him. And if you don't, if you're able to research with any of your contacts, we're looking for some kind of advantage on this vampire. We've almost killed him several times, and it just seems like he always gets away, like he pulls life from another source. He has a sword that we're quite interested in. So we're hoping we can maybe have you do some research for us if you don't know already. Morgan, can you elaborate more?
It would be most helpful if you had any hints on how to make these infernal undead stay dead, but also any information you might have on a magical blade known as the Soul Blade. Although thinking about it, that's probably not an uncommon name for swords.
Let's see. Soul Blade.
Particularly
Vampires.
anyone that may be of particular interest to a vampire. And I will describe the blade to him. As I can recall from our interactions with it.
And you do remember it vividly, and do an admirable job of describing it. And he thinks about it, and Soul Blade. Well, the histories tell and reports of the 100-Year War that a Karnathi general wielded the Soul Blade until a battle within Kyre separated him from the blade as he died.
Any tales of what powers this blade might have had?
Well, the histories show, and as he's thinking about it, that it was obviously magical, had accuracy enchantments, as well as damaging ones. The GM is looking up the blade. In the wrong spot, even.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. Somewhere in here. A little further along. There we go. It's reported to be sentient.
Hmm.
And very aware of its surroundings. And in battle, the wielder often could line opponents with fairy fire. And it's possible it has restorative abilities.
Okay. That explains a lot. Does it have any weaknesses? Does it get lonely?
Can't imagine why one would want to have a sentient sword and talk to the damn thing. I
I've been
mean,
in many battles. If my weapon could also think for me, it would be a great help.
of course, if you have one that also happens to be a dear pet, that's another story.
I
Despite
like
the
weapons that don't
objections
try
of
to
some.
kill me in my sleep
Pshaw.
or make my friends nervous.
So the blade was lost from history at that point during the 100-Year War. One is assumed that it is taken into the possession of one government or another.
Does the blade have any known weaknesses? Anything we could exploit?
Not that I know of.
Any negative effects it might impart to its user given time?
Also unknown. Nothing in
This,
the stories.
Carnathi general, was there anything noted about maybe a descent into madness or something? Some of these sentient blades can be a bit strong-willed, I understand.
Might it not have an effect on a vampire? Since a vampire is undead, it may not be able to influence it quite as much.
Also unknown. Sentient gear often can come at odds with its wielder if they don't see eye to eye. So it could possibly take an individual over or get along swimmingly. Depends.
Does it generally form a bond with its user?
Not that I know of.
This, Carnathi general, was there anything noted about maybe a descent into madness or something? Some of these sentient blades can be a bit strong-willed, I understand.
Also unknown. Probably most sentient weapons that are used well do. Otherwise, you would be constantly fighting for control of your own self.
Well, that's incredibly useful information. Thank you very much, sir.
Well, you're
Perhaps
welcome.
perhaps you might be able to tell us more about the vampire which we pursue.
Well, you should probably already are familiar with the basics. Stake through the heart, lop its head off, holy water, wafers.
Anything about
They
this
can,
particular vampire? Maybe his family lineage.
you said his name's Lucan Stellos?
Yes.
I know of a spy for Breland by that name.
Any
Not
idea what
very
this
good at
spy
maintaining
looked like?
anonymity, was he?
Well, when you're a historian, you get access to records and reports and stuff. You can figure a few things out.
Yeah, it's not sure the depth of your knowledge, but was he recently turned, or
Oh, I
has
just
he
know
been
of
known?
his reported actions during the war. I haven't heard of him in years now.
There were no rumors at the time of him being a vampire, or
No, many operations were done in broad daylight. He was that swift.
Interesting. Yeah, we seem to be. We will have the character. We'll have him on the ropes, and all of a sudden he'll dissipate into a cloud of mist and disappear.
That is one of their survival abilities.
You know how many times they can do that?
Whenever they are nearly killed.
Anything
some
to
point, do they
interrupt
exhaust
the
a resource?
process?
Sorry, you both were talking at the same time.
Go ahead, Mortrin.
Oh, I just is there any way to interrupt the process so that they can continue the normal process of dying and not gasification?
Sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
A sealed room or such that they can not seep their way through. They can also transform into wolves and bats. Powers over the mind.
Fascinating. While I'm talking to him, I'm going to look at the books and see if I recognize any of them, or if they're all, like, particularly anything rare or exotic that I recognize as rare and or exotic.
There has to be a strategy for dealing with a vampire that turns into mist all the time to avoid being killed.
They have to proceed directly to their coffin when they are dissipated like that.
Is there a way to track the vampire when it's in its mist format?
Several spells can assist in that matter. Detect undead. Several abilities can do that, but that's a line of sight thing. Tracking more like a hunter's mark.
Okay. Utilized that before.
Locate object, if you are familiar enough with the blade.
Yeah, that's trying that. Yeah, it's the frustration of the dissipation. What if
Hmm.
if they are damaged to the point that they retreat into their gaseous form and their coffin is not available? Where does that leave them? I mean, are they able to find something else that they can do? Do they just remain gaseous until the point at which they can reunite with their coffin?
It would depend if they've got a without a coffin, perhaps the soil of their homeland. And this Lucan's from Breland, maybe that counts wherever then. That
We
one's a
have
little
somebody assisting him.
that's a little foggy. Don't mind the pun. Hmm.
Would they just float indefinitely until such time as they could reunite with their coffin?
Chances are instinct would drive them to a graveyard or something of that nature, a crypt.
And they could take over somebody else's coffin, possibly.
Possibly.
Okay. Good to know next time this happens, if we're unable to track him.
Anyway, so should I make a roll for the books?
Yes.
The
Make a
history
roll.
check?
Yep.
Oh no. I can't even read them.
There, you do not. It has a very large library. A lot of it dealing with wars here on Corvair.
Would you like me to try, Mordrin? I have a
No.
little bit of skill in history.
No, it's all right. I was just going to make conversation with the gentleman. That's quite all right. I was just seeing if I noticed anything from my own studies, but this is an admirable library.
Oh, thank you.
So perhaps you could help us in researching some of these topics and maybe get word to us?
Sure, I will. I will ask. Send some correspondence to some friends and see what comes back. Where will you be?
Star Alaska. Maybe you could just have it delivered to the Troll Skull Tavern there. I think we
might
that
know
is
the
going to be
owners.
the. Well, I think that is our next stop is Star Alaska, so that's going to be the best, probably the best way to get us, and at that location.
Yes, if you're taking the lightning rail, that would be your next destination.
And if we do not, we'll just leave word with our people there to forward any messages that may come for us to wherever it is that our travels take us.
Oh, excellent. I'll pen some correspondence with my fellows.
Thank you. You've been most helpful and a great host.
Generous host and a fantastic friend. Thank you, sir.
You're most welcome. Remember, don't go by yourself anywhere. Vampires are sneaky, and they'll take one of you by yourselves in an instant.
Sage advice. We've fought this vampire several times already, and it's taken our entire party and everything we could throw at him. One-on-one,
we also want to make sure
prey.
you keep your doors locked and your garlic handy.
Ah, yes, of course. Well, you gentlemen have a good evening, and thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for hosting us.
Anytime, Shiny.
Study on, Telian. Study on.
And
right.
he smiles and waves, and you guys take your leave. Evo, Killian, Roland, you're at the ticket booth.
Okay. Well,
Just
well,
as your friends are departing to other parts in the city.
And we haven't purchased tickets yet, or have we?
No.
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 Okay. Well, let's
So
find
did you-
out if coach is empty coach available.
Yeah, we would like to get several sleeper cars, if possible, if there's any on the next train. Heading north to Sturlasker, I'll say to the person, male or female.
Female, human, glasses, brunette hair tied up in a bun. Let's see here.
I'll
Yes, we
wink
do
at her
have.
and give her a smile and pull out my lute and kind of be like, I might even write a ballad in your honor if you're able to accommodate us in a very wonderful manner.
In the sleeper car.
Whoa, easy there, buddy.
Let's see. There are compartments still available for the trip, and how many
7.
how many beds do you need?
7 or 8.
So a whole 2 rooms.
We'll even take 3
Okay.
to make it a little bit more comfortable for us.
Well, let's see. There's too many ads around the sides of this website. I'm covering up my index. Well then. We can get you reservations on the train in the passenger cart. We've got 2 rooms available.
Ooh.
We've already had some
We did
last
try to
minute.
rush before everybody. Remember?
Yes.
Okay.
There's already passengers booked for the trip. And these were the last 2 rooms available. The rest is coach.
Okay, how much?
That's what I was looking up.
I threw a
And
big
being
smile her way.
thwarted by the advertisements.
Eat the bees.
I'm trying over here. Let's see. About. No. Also not the right one. There we go. I know I had this mapped out at some point, but well, there we go. Let's do that instead. Bear with me while I mumble my way through it. There we go. And she's looking through her lists at the cost for that's going to be so small that I need my glasses. And she props her glasses further up her nose so that it sits up in front of her eyes. And that is looking like that's going to be 7 gold per person.
No problem. I will
And
give
that's-
her 100 gold.
Well, why, thank
For
you,
food?
sir. First class accommodations. Here are your tickets.
Grab the tickets for everybody.
And it leaves at dawn.
Yeah, I checked with the conductor earlier. They said that we could board early since the train is ready. We're part of a bunch of people who were displaced when our skyship had a malfunction and crashed outside of town. So, may we board now?
Of course. None of the dining cars are stocked and staffed for food tonight. If you're looking for food, we have several taverns in town that I recommend.
All right.
But you can, if you wish, board and take occupy your rooms.
What's her charisma? Hers.
It's let's see. Well, let's go with. Give me my buttons back. There we go. She's very pleasant. Bookish and mousy, but very attractive.
I will flip out a business card and it's like, well, probably sometime tomorrow, around after the midday meal, probably me and the Phoenixes will do an impromptu concert in the dining cart. Perhaps if you do travel with the train, and do the ticket boothing at each stop, if you're on board, feel free to come by. You can hear some of our wonderful songs, and I'll slide the card over to her. And any other special needs, I point over to the guys.
Nothing's coming to mind.
Killian, anything you need?
Nope.
All right, I'll just give her a little half salute and grab our stuff and head onto the train.
Okay. She'll take the card, say thanks, and she slips it into her book so that it's sitting up like a bookmark, but not on the page that she's reading currently. Where do you guys go? Do you go to the cars or do you go grab some food?
Oh,
Hot, warm
there's
food.
Stuff away in the car, man.
Oh, the Warforged don't need to eat.
No, you need to eat.
Good.
But the halfling does.
Yeah. A little turbo massage on the Warforged feet. A little grinder action. Takes
Yeah, you could get that at the one of the halfling run houses of goodness, what's the name of the house? Let's see.
Yarlin? Not House Yarlin.
No, it's Fjarlin's the elven one. It's Jarasco, I believe. Let's see.
Galanda?
Galanda, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jarasco's the healing one.
I'll go in and put our stuff away and, kind of get cleaned up and sit down for a little bit and wait for the guys. If we go wandering off in town, they may not be able to find us. This is where we told them we'd be. I look over Roland, unless you want to get something to eat right this second.
No, I can delay for a bit.
As your stomach rumbles.
I have a ton of self-control.
Okay. Let's see. Ironsides and Cole. You are leaving the park, and you were headed back to the train station, which is where everybody said they were going to meet back up.
Yep.
Okay.
We're heading that way. I'm still intently looking at the handful of jewels that I have, trying to figure out how to best untangle it all.
Okay. You can go ahead and let's see here. That would probably that's a good roll for that one. I think
I would either go with perception or investigation. Just because perception would be like, what's the common solution? Investigation is more like, I really need to sit here and think about it.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be a two-part roll. I think seeing how to try to do it and then doing it. So either one of those, investigation or perception, as a complementary roll, see if you can get over 10 so you can get advantage on a sleight of hand check because the dexterity of it matters.
All right, so I'm going to roll one. I'm going to roll perception and sleight of hand.
Okay.
$12 for perception and 14 for sleight of hand.
The perception gets you advantage on your sleight of hand because you were perceiving well enough. You think you've got.
Boom.
Yes,
21.
yes. You're able to peel off one bit of jewelry from within the ball of jewelry. You've separated a piece out.
Nice. My notes. It was just a chain.
I'm sorry. What was the question?
Was it a piece of chain?
Gonna leave it open for right now. It's
All right, I'm gonna note as untangled one piece and leave it generic.
There. Yeah. Your engrossed in that as you're walking back, and your elbow gets to steer you around by Cole as you're walking, and you're doing that. So you don't walk into a lantern pole.
Got it.
And you make it back to the train station about an hour later.
Nice.
Right about the same time that Shiny and Mordrin, you guys have made it back to the train station as well, and see Ironsides and Cole coming from another direction.
Ah, we'll wave them down.
We're famished. I wonder if there's anything to eat here.
We did not like the
that
grits
was,
and
that was
easy
a, that was a,
cheese
that
that
was
we
a
had at your
joke.
friend.
That was a joke. I'm sure they had something to eat, but probably not as good as what we had. Especially not the wine.
We're starving, says Cole.
Oh, sorry. We should have brought something back for you.
Why is
Apologies.
Cole saying
She's-
she's starving? She's
I
a
think she's
warforged. She
being
doesn't need to eat.
facetious.
She looks at Ironsides in a look of facetiousness.
The
Perhaps some oil
Warforged
would be
equivalent of an
delicious.
eye roll.
Yes, an eye roll, exactly, and probably a big sigh of breath.
Do we already have tickets for the train? Can we get on?
I don't know. We've just gotten back.
Okay. Well, let's proceed.
Do we know where the rest of the party is?
You're supposed to meet here.
Well, maybe they're on the train already.
Maybe. We could ask her. Pointing to the ticket person.
We could. I will approach the ticket booth and said, "Excuse me, we're trying to find some friends of ours from the recently deceased airship that crashed nearby. They said they were going to be getting tickets. Would you happen to have seen Evo Shandor?"
Oh, yes. She pulled out a card.
Ah,
They got rooms 3 and 4 on the second cart.
oh, good. May we board?
You'll need your tickets, but the conductor could probably go and talk to your companions.
Okay. We will go talk to the conductor then. Thank you very much. You've been most helpful.
You're welcome. And she goes back to reading her book.
Actually, right behind him is Lilu Dallas.
Do I recognize the book?
Make a perception check.
Ooh.
You can see the title, and it is a
History.
no, a fiction,
No.
a popular one.
Opium of the masses.
50 Shades of Silver.
Degree.
My interest is piqued. Yeah. So we will see if we can track down the conductor and gain entree to our train.
You do, and you can. It just takes them a couple of minutes to verify, and you guys are let aboard and meet up with the guys in your rooms.
Excellent. Well,
Cole and Ironsides are immediately going to find a spot to sit in and go into standby mode to rest.
Okay.
and we will gather the party with as much privacy as we are able and share the information that we learned from Kellyan.
you guys don't necessarily actually before my character rests. You don't. Iron Stars isn't going to necessarily tell you about the bundled mess of jewelry in his hand, but he is intently looking at it, trying to untangle it further. And he's not being hidden about it either. He's a big dumb animal just looking at it.
So he went into
We're seeing
sentry
something.
mode and like basically just staring at this thing unmovingly in a weird way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's creepy.
Had something similar involving a couple of horseshoes welded together with a ring in the middle that you had to get loose somehow.
Yes, it's like that with a whole bunch of jewelry and pieces. And
Mm.
yeah.
Okay.
Are we getting a long rest in, or is you guys want to talk about your findings?
It looks like they're talking about findings, what you guys have found.
This might be inside in Cole's standby mode, just for conversation's sake.
Your sentry mode is you're aware and you can talk. You're just basically sitting still to get to start resting. You can fiddle with the ball of jewelry. You can talk with those nearby and listen, of course.
Well, I met somebody in the park. His name was Cobalt, but Cole was not aware of him. It was different.
Is that cobalt
He
with
was
a
a
K or a cobalt with a C?
C, I imagine.
As in
Like
the
metal,
element
cobalt,
cobalt.
the element.
T at the end.
And he was a warforged, and he gave me this. And he reassured me that we were on the right path.
So,
Odd totem of being on a correct path, but
shiny, is it
Trying to
magical?
decipher it. Oh, I do not know.
Why, shiny?
The correct path?
Our magical, vision
It
specialist.
is the ball of tangled jewelry I have magical.
Okay, well, I can attempt to see if it is.
It is. You look and the jewelry there is magical.
Do I think I can identify the source of the magic?
Let me see.
An Arcana roll or something?
You can definitely do an Arcana roll.
Well, you have the magic ability to see with your eyes, right?
But I might know something of the type.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Know exactly what that is.
Let's see.
At least you know what kind of magic it is.
It's not just magical. Or
It's
magically
Very
efficient.
magical.
It's very, very magical.
Let's
Magic
see.
strong
delicious.
with one.
It's magically delicious.
Yummy. Just pop it in. It'll take care of that magical disease that you've got where you need to eat magic. Yes, you can tell that it is. I don't
We should
know.
not be trying to pull it apart.
No. The auras are showing as they all the pieces there of the jewelry have separate auras, but they're all similar. The
Right,
magic
but
you can see is it's all the same school, and
And together, are they greater than the sum of their parts? Like we should try to keep this together.
let's see. with me while I look up questions. Guess that is there. They are all from the divination school.
Okay.
And you can't tell what it does or whether together or apart that it would be better or worse. You would need an identify spell for that, which a couple of the party members do know.
Okay. Can anyone identify it?
Well,
It's from the divination school.
I mean, it's more of a personal item for you.
Could I stop
Ironside.
untangling?
I mean, you know, if the stranger just gave you an item, sounds so mysterious.
Wouldn't you
you're
want to know?
supposed
Wouldn't you
unlock
want to
it.
know as much about it though?
Well, I'm asking him. I'm not going to just cast a spell without his consent.
Maybe it might be easier once it's all untangled
It's
to
true.
identify each piece individually.
You do have one piece already out.
I do.
That's totally up to you, but
I
sometimes
put that one piece off to the side and I look at Shiny and I'm like, Shiny, does this look like it could be more easily solved? The single piece that I put off to the side.
I don't think you're potentially damaging it much by doing that, but I really don't know that much about this type of object. I was trying to figure out if you should really leave it together or not, but I think I would start by identifying it.
Well, I put the one off to the side and was like, is it easier to identify if with this one piece that I've already taken off? You think that one piece might be something you'd be able to?
I don't think it'll matter. I think
As
most
you're-
time we should be able to identify the whole object.
I would think if it was a set or if it was meant to be like stacked together or something like that and connected or something like that, that it would identify as what it does together.
I agree.
But
Oh, I will
also,
continue to untangle.
it seems very mysterious, and maybe you're meant to figure it out without us identifying it. That's something you have
That
to
is
search within yourself to
also possible, given the
decide
fact
if you
that
want us to do it or not.
Cole did not see this other Warforged that I spoke with.
What?
Nope, didn't see him at all.
That's kind of strange.
He was meditating and it was taking a long time. And we were approaching an hour when we said we would meet back. And so I gave him a jostle. Nobody approached either of us in the park. It was quiet.
Then I had this in my hand.
Is it evil? I look over at Ironside. We
Second.
are fighting one of the Lords of Deception.
Somebody have a detect evil?
I can Jack OT it.
I think Divine Sense would work, right?
Should. You would think if it was of any of those persuasions that it can detect.
All right, I use Divine Sense.
Okay. Go there. And pull up. Bear with me. My search doesn't seem to be as good as it should. And here's where I can't find the ability. Find go over there. A long way around. Let's see. It does not. You do not sense any evilness about it as you open your senses, your new senses. You don't get a feeling of maliciousness about them.
Doesn't appear to be evil.
No. Once again, it's your vision quest, your path, your decision.
I will continue to untangle it then.
And not identify?
Well, it might be easier to identify it if it's laid out in its correct parts in the correct way.
Yeah.
I would recommend identifying it before you pull it apart.
And when I say
Yeah.
it's tangled, it's different pieces of jewelry that are tangled together. So maybe earrings, rings, necklaces, amulets, bracelets. It's hard to tell each piece, and you already have one piece, and and everybody can see what it is, and it is whatever this piece is. But I'm not going to tell you what it is right now. So call it, just a piece. And
Yeah,
it
I
is,
listed it as this piece.
it is by itself a whole piece of jewelry. So it's not like, I don't know, like a friendship necklace or something like that, or those puzzle rings.
So it's like a broken half a heart where I got to find the other half of the heart to find my best friend.
or something like
Mizpah.
that. No.
Can I do an investigation to see if the pieces somehow stack or seem to chain in a particular order?
If he lets you get a good close look.
No. Can I take a look at that?
I extend my palm out and I'm holding the ball in the palm of my hand.
All right. I'll just quickly try to rearrange them in a way in the palm of the. I'm assuming your Warforged hand is way massive than
Yeah,
mine, so I'm just gonna use it like a platter and just like quickly like try to see if they move into a particular pattern or order.
Okay. Then you can roll perception or investigation, either one, to see if you can see something like that.
Okay.
Just to put in perspective, Shiny, I'm 6'5".
Yeah, you're gonna have to bend low there.
What tiny hands you have for being so tall.
Oh, so close. You saw my screen. It looked like a 19 might have happened, but oh well.
It's really tangled.
Yeah, nope, I'm confused. I go back to my corner. Starting to get hungry.
So it's definitely a tangle. You couldn't see that the pieces would go together in a certain way or anything like that.
Might be able to do some better work there if maybe if I got some food in me.
Well, I will focus on this.
Okay. Where were you at with that? So yeah. You're gonna keep investigating the ball or go grab a bite to eat?
I've got a foot out the door.
Are you guys hungry?
Roland's getting up to leave.
Anybody? Bueller?
Mordred?
I'll be back.
Shiny? Mordred, you guys want to eat?
I'm quite full.
Did you guys eat?
Yeah, we had while we were doing research, our host was quite generous with his wine and food.
Oh, damn. They went sideways.
Yeah, they did.
We
I
fig-
guess it's just me and you then, Roland.
All right.
Killian,
Thank you for getting
bored?
us a
You wanna-
ticket, though, for the train.
You want what?
Thank you for getting us a ticket for the train, though.
Yeah, no problem. Well, everybody has
Oh,
a
yeah.
bed.
Did you get our message in at the front door?
Of course.
Of course, yeah. Of course, yeah. That's why you're here. Yeah, you guys are smart.
All right.
Let me see.
Well, we're
here.
gonna go.
All right, let me see.
Yeah, I guess me and Roland and anybody else who wants to go.
Yeah, I'll go with you. I could eat a little more.
Yeah, we're not looking.
Besides, safety in numbers.
We're not looking for trouble. I'm not worried about it. I mean, if anything, he'd probably attack people while they're sleeping here.
Do you think? You think we're in danger?
Well, we're always in danger. The
Uh-oh.
guy comes out of everywhere and anywhere, you know. But I mean, I don't fear him because he pretty much runs from me every single time he shows up. So I don't know how confident the rest of you feel, but I don't see him as a threat. I just see him as a coward.
Well, best not to underestimate him.
I don't, but he hasn't proven that formidable so far.
Well, I will definitely not put my guard down then.
Well, didn't say that we were gonna do that.
True, but you know, it's easy to get a little bit, you know, weak on our guard only because one might be hungry or thinking about some other things. So I will duly note that we should be on our lookout for this guy at all corners of this train.
For sure.
So you head off to a recommended tavern by the ticket booth girl.
Oh yeah.
And you can smell the aromas of quite a few differently smelling foods wafting from the tavern. As you enter, it's moderately occupied and looks of a average crowd. No dark and nefarious looks from everybody as you enter. In fact, nobody really pays you any mind as you do. It's not one of those the door closes and everybody looks and stares. It's conversation staying at the rhythm it was already at. You get a table, waitress comes by, or a bar wench takes an order for food and drinks from you guys, and brings that within 10-15 minutes.
Sounds good.
All right. In the meantime, I will just kind of scope out the room a little bit in terms of and classifying people who might be potentially targets of a vampire attack, only in the sense that you know, maybe their class or nobility, for example, might cause us problems if one were to be controlled.
Okay.
And you know, just classify people. I just want to get a good layout of who's who in this tavern, I guess.
Make a perception roll.
All right. Keep tabs of people. Oh, there's my 19.
All right, you survey the joint, and nobody sticks out as a possible problem, and it appears that nobody's visible skin has vampire marks.
Okay, good to know. I feel a little bit more at ease. Anticipate the food. And ready myself to gorge myself, enjoy myself.
All right. And the food comes, and it is delicious.
Excellent.
Good, hot, warm food.
You could put it away for being an elf there. Oh, good friend.
Yeah, well,
Mordrin is like, you know, look at a Mordrin.
Oh.
I know you,
Oh.
Roland.
Well, I mean, we have had a very busy day, and to be honest, you know, our Chinese friend was a very generous host, but I always loathe to impose on people that way, so didn't behave quite as boorishly as Shiny, gorging myself at his charcuterie board.
No, it is his best friend, though.
It was a long day and wanted
Oh.
to show appreciation.
Holy shit, where did
For the
Shiny
Pope.
come from? I thought he stayed back in the
holy
I thought he
guy.
was taking a nap after all that food. He just kind of poked his head out.
I was hungry.
He's
I came back
defending
over.
himself. He sensed he was being dissed.
So now the Warforged are sitting back in our compartments, like, talking about us, you know. You know, should we turn the fleshies into jelly, or, you know.
Filthy meat bags.
Yeah.
Damn
Yeah, with
squishy
Shiny
meat
making
bags,
comment, "Oh, are you guys hungry?" You racist.
Notice how they're all quiet.
Well, that's right. You can't eat. Psych.
Alright. Well, how much for the meal and a round of their finest drinks after our after meal sippers?
Let's see. 10 gold.
I'll give her 20.
All right. She thanks you kindly and is very attentive for refills and things as you go through the meal.
Is there a bard in the inn, or is there or nobody?
I stand
There,
up.
Oh boy.
nobody performing right now.
All right.
All right. Well, when we get our after dinner drinks and we've relaxed a little bit, I'm gonna pull the lute out. Now, guys, I have this new song I'm working on, and I start playing this, you know, kind of dour but disjointed harmony on the lute. I'm still trying to think of the words of it. It's called "Lucan's a Bitch," and it kind of like brave Sir Lucan. As fast as he runs away, he fears adventures because they're as powerful as I don't know. It sounds like a shitty song, but I don't know. It's called.
You know,
I got to work in some lyrics. Feel free to give me any suggestions.
It is a catchy tune. I think we need to find a suitable ending for it, preferably with his newly lifeless, extra lifeless body expiring at our feet.
So I'll continue to play and goof around a little bit.
Oh.
And while this is happening, I'm looking around to see if it draws any attention of any individuals. Let's see how good that song came out. Sound came out pretty freaking good.
I'll pull out the bird pipes and put your words to notes, maybe in different octaves to see if one sounds better over another.
Yeah, that rolls so good on that. I'm going to add that to our song list.
And some of the people not appreciatively as you guys are working through your music. And they're
Yeah,
still
alright.
carrying on their light conversations.
We're not being like throwing a full-on concert. We're just kind of
Yeah, no. I was actually thinking I would just do, instead of performance, I would do something like, let's see. there's really not a learning skill.
Yeah, it's pretty much how well. If I rolled really shitty, it would have been really bad, and then
Well, I would just do like my intelligence roll or something like that to see how if I
Sure.
can figure something out.
Okay.
not bad.
Yeah, not bad. You can come up with a thing.
Something, yeah. All right. I'm working on chords, progressions actually. Let's see. Yeah, maybe there's something there. As I give Evo a wink. And let's see. Maybe I'll pull out my yarding and try it on that instead. More strings to play with. More notes.
Mm-hmm. Right. And it's a work in progress.
Oh,
Sure. Not going to perform it yet. Not ready for release.
Alrighty. You get your fill of food and drink and some relaxing music work. Want to go anywhere else?
Not particularly.
Or head back to the
Nope.
train then?
Nope. Just
Trainward.
Yep, train. Yeah. Maybe we'll
Oh,
do some scouting on the train real quick too.
alrighty. Okay. So you make it back to the train. No issues.
I'm going to turn in, gentlemen. I'm also going to fill my flasks.
I give him the
Oh, you got flasks.
the Spock, eyebrow. What? How are you gonna fill your flask?
It's wee of the gods.
Interesting.
And you do fill your flasks. And cork them up, ready to go.
What was I able? How many were I able to find?
Oh,
And what was the price?
really good question. Let's see. Find my price list. Oh. A flask would go for an average of 2 copper a piece.
Oh, okay. Well, I can do. I think I can use this. Because a flask is what, a pint?
Correct.
Okay. I will get
Full-
4 then. Yeah, and I will fill up 2 of them tonight. And then it says twice per day I can create a pint. So today I'll create 2 and then I'll fill the other 2 tomorrow. Is anybody interested in a flask of holy water? Or...
Always.
Absolutely.
See if I still have mine.
Yeah, I don't know.
I still have
I
mine.
think
Yeah.
Yeah, I have mine too.
Okay.
But that just means I can use it knowing I can get another one. Potentially.
Yeah. Okay. So Shiny, you want one?
Sure.
Or you
thank
have one? You said you have one?
No.
Okay.
Did not say that.
Oh, okay. Well, there.
Yeah, no,
you
Killian
have a
had one.
flask of holy.
Mm-hmm.
I still have mine.
And you
too,
had one, right?
But I'll always take another.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Well,
do not
that's
have
the
one.
2 for today, and I got 2 empties for tomorrow. So you each have a flask of holy water.
Great. Thank you.
As we get on the train, I'm just gonna take note of passengers that I might be able to see in cars next to us, just so I know who's where.
All the
Next.
the curtains are closed.
Ah, all right.
Your private rooms are in the middle of coach, so there's from one end to the other. There's coach seating, private rooms, and then coach seating, and then the next train.
The next car.
Yeah, car.
Yeah.
There's a balcony on either side of the train that runs from coach to coach. So along the outside of the private rooms. In fact, let me throw down a picture.
Map, so we can roll initiative.
It's place, everyone.
Where are
let's see.
you sleeping?
Sleeping, tired. There we go. And plop that there. And that's what the train looks like, except it's not hovering above the pylons. It's actually sitting down on them, and the lightning isn't coursing along there, and so it's sitting, it's stable, and they're intricate trains with doors and windows and balconies and stuff. Not like our trains. These are almost works of art.
Got it.
Wow.
And it's multi-floored. As you can see, you get the ground floor there, a middle, and some of the central towers have a third floor.
Are we in a tower, or we're on the main floor?
You guys are in a second floor.
Okay, interesting.
There's a dining car that you guys go through and explore and search. Yeah, there's several passenger cars, a dining car, and cargo. The guards are very light, and they don't allow you to disturb the other guests in private rooms. There's a guard per cargo car that is ostensibly there for protection of the cargo.
Well, it sounds familiar.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna sleep through this.
You find nothing. You sense nothing, and you find no evidence of foul play. None of the guards seem to have bite marks or anything like that. And they're definitely in night mode, as in the time of day. Everything's light. Nobody's doing anything the other than standing around and keeping watch. And as was stated before, the dining car is not active. There's nobody behind the bar or in the kitchen.
All right.
Sleeping.
Yep. I will see where our bedding arrangements in our car is.
Single bed that is technically right now couches. Oh no, it's night. It turned into bed mode. So the back of the couch flips up into a bunk bed, so that you have one person sleeps on top and then one below, and
Top bunk called it.
four to a room.
Cool.
And
All right.
you have, 3 Warforged, so there's 3 people there that don't need beds, just a spot to sit or stand.
Strike a pose, Vogue.
And I'm going to run to the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. Well, I suggest the
Yeah.
Warforges are all in one room, or are we gonna separate them and
I think
Sentry
it's
mode
best to. I think it's best to have one on sentry. We could also split the elves as we are have our shorter reverie. So
Absolutely.
in the event something happens, better chance of people being. Now, were we on the same train car, or were we
Yeah.
in separate cars?
I think we're in the same train car. We're just.
Well, did we get 2 train cars?
No, we got 2 rooms. I thought.
2 rooms in one
Yeah.
car?
Yeah, and that there was 4 bunks in each.
Okay.
Because there
That
were
makes
2
sense.
bunk beds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hear if the rooms were next to each other.
I assume
There
so.
were 2 available, but I didn't hear the layout.
We'll ask him when he comes back. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to let this roll through, to be honest. I'm not going to try to...
Yeah,
switch
no, I'm just
anything.
taking all the standard precautions of being aware of who's next to us if possible, but other than that,
I'm not going to drag this out. I'm just going to let it happen or not. You know. I mean, we have 0 clues on how to detect, find, or even know if he's going in the right direction, but I'm just going to go on autopilot. So.
Well, I mean, I could try a find object on the sword.
I wouldn't even bother.
No?
Nah, not really.
I mean, I can't now. I need to get rest. But once I'm rested, I can fire one off.
And by the time we rest, we're going to be there. And when we're there, we're going to be in a town of like 20,000 or something like that. So, you know.
Well, we're leaving in the morning, right? It's evening now, so we're going to get a rest, and then we're going to be traveling. So we've got I think it was an 8-hour trip.
Yeah, so he'll pretty much be in whatever hidden location until nightfall. And we know that he's pretty much undetectable somehow. Because we tried all this with the sword and everything before. Actually, I didn't think you got enough time with the sword to actually get a lock on it. Wasn't that the deal?
We were tracking it for a while, right?
Not by the sword.
Yeah.
We had a familiar following him.
Yeah, we had a familiar following him, and then
I'm just not going to
think
overcomplicate
it
it.
worked.
I think we
Yeah.
learned a lesson last time.
Look and see if I need to change any spells around.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. Which I had need second level spells. Aid is... Oh no, I can do aid. Dang, okay. Oh no, wait. No, I can't do aid. Any of you guys do aid?
I
not
might be
I.
able. Let me
Is that on your
see.
list?
Is it a
Yeah, it's a cleric spell.
Level? Yeah, I mean, I can prepare it.
I mean, the thing is baller. I mean, you basically at level
back.
2, you can give up to 3 people 5 temporary hit points, good for 8 hours. And
Ooh, what's that?
Concentration aid.
Aid.
Yeah, using it all the time in Baldur's Gate 3. Just a thought.
So are we taking a long rest?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we
I don't know. Do
Cameron,
we?
if what's the layout of the rooms? Are they next to each other or?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You've got rooms right next to each other, and you can get in a long rest overnight without any issues.
All right.
Okay.
Train moving out.
The train does move out before you awaken. The Warforge recognize that dawn is reached, and the train pulls out. You get breakfast is announced, and you guys can make your way to the dining car. There's a large assortment of people up and down the dining car. A few you recognize from the Cloud's Destiny. And it's an average breakfast. Are you guys
Alright.
doing anything special?
Not me.
Nope. Nothing.
Seeing who we recognize from the crashed skyship.
Pretty much all of the passengers, since I don't, except for those who may have been killed in the attack, are aboard.
Oh, okay.
Continuing their
All of the
journey
same
north, and even more other passengers from wherever.
Okay.
And you guys travel along. You halfway through the day, you come along new construction.
We get a long rest, right?
Yeah, you had that overnight.
Okay, just want to triple check that.
Yeah, no worries. You see along the sides the new construction of a train station, rail station. As you pass it by, they don't even stop. And the ticket booth person said that was going to be the new Kyre stop.
The ticket, please, guy.
No ticket.
That
Sorry.
guy.
Rick and Morty reference. Tickets, please.
And by night, you roll into Starlasker without any untoward things happening. You noticed when, when the train took off, and as you come in to a stop here in the city, that much like other train stations, it does have other a line of pylons that splits off to get out of the way for other trains that might be going south. So it can pull off to the side and not to be in the way. and then it lowers down to the ground, and cargo starts coming off, and people get off who's getting off in Starlasker, and you're in your home away from home, Starlasker, in the evening, after sunset.
Nice.
Do we have any
Okay.
business?
Troll Skull Tavern.
There we go.
Is that where we're staying?
I'll have a message
When,
waiting for us.
We Shiny's friend was going to do some research for us and pass on any messages to the Troll Skull Tavern, and probably time we checked in there, see how the place is doing.
It's only been a half a year.
Oh my god.
And we have the hit song that gives our fans directions on how to find the place, so it'd be interesting to see if that helped business at all.
Did you guys actually ever make that song?
Yeah, it's in the playlist.
Yeah,
It's in the
Yeah, I
no,
thought
it's
so,
Sornos.
yeah.
Is it on there?
Yeah, and well, it's in the playlist you set up
Dang, I'm gonna have to play it.
in the Blazing Phoenixes playlist.
I'm gonna have to play it.
Yeah, I
Unless,
put a bunch of songs in there.
Unless Caveron actually ripped them to MP3s and have them in his playlist.
Oh goodness.
It's got it published on Amazon. It's no longer
They're
not copyrighted.
MP3s. In fact, I did them as MP3s because that let me embed album art. So they even got album art.
Where?
So if you go to the D&D playlist, if you go up to the top, it's got there's one, the Four of the Kind, and then there's the Blazing Phoenixes. If you click on the Blazing Phoenixes, it'll give you access to all of them. They're all right there.
I believe we have it's titled Troll Skull Tavern, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Troll
do.
Skull Tavern Revelry.
Let's see. So pause that, and we'll roll that one out.
Oh, we have traveled far and wide through dungeons deep and vast. We've battled beasts of every kind, our legend unsurpassed. To Star Alaska we'll return to celebrate with song. For in the face of peril dire, together we were strong. In every quest and daring feat, our courage knows no end. Together through the darkest nights, our bond will never bend. The phoenix rises from the flames, undaunted by despair. In Troll Skull Tavern's warm embrace, we find our refuge there. For we're the blazing phoenixes, come join us in our song. In Troll Skull Tavern's hallowed halls, we'll drink the whole night long. With tankards raised and spirits high, we celebrate the fight. Our hearty songs of victory shall fill the hellish night. To tales untold, to futures bold and bright. For in the Troll Skull Tavern's glow, adventure reigns tonight. With hearts aglow and spirits free, come revel in our lore. For in the bond of comrades true, our legacy shall soar.
Yeehaw!
So here's to friends and noble deeds, to tales
We
both
turned
old
out to
and
11,
new.
man.
To every drink that we shall raise, to toast a comrade true. In Troll Skull Tavern's hearty glow, our victories unfold. For we're the blazing phoenixes, and our stories must be told. For we're the blazing phoenixes, come join us in our song. In Troll Skull Tavern's hallowed halls, we'll drink the whole night long. With tankards raised and spirits high, we celebrate the fight. Our hearty songs of victory shall fill the hellish night.
Alright, I gotta go get a drink.
Kind of like an alcoholic.
That's right. I need to be, in full revelry. Actually, I did just finish my wine, so.
Just picturing Shiny dancing right now. And there you go. Back home we are.
Working.
Sweet. Love it.
I was just waiting for an opportunity to bust that out for you there.
Yeah,
For doing that.
yeah, man.
Cool.
Thanks for doing that song. That was awesome. By the way.
Yep, that's great.
Oh, no worries. Like I said, I was hoping it would get us some more business. fill
Well-
the Blazing Phoenix's coffers.
Yeah, well, at least the Russian bots won't attack our stream for that one. They get kicked our ass. Sonos may kind of shut us down, but F those guys.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Well, we got to hire Barker to go out to the tavern and announce our arrival.
Well, we don't. Is it still standing or is it burnt down or what's the deal? I mean, there was a ghost inhabiting the place, even though we evicted it. We thought.
No, he was tending bar.
Oh, that's right.
That's Liv Tanglewood.
Yeah,
That's-
Liv Tanglewood,
yeah,
which is another
Liv.
song that Roland made.
Yeah.
Is Liv Tanglewood still there? I think we lost Cabron.
Uh-oh. Did we lose him?
No, I've just been on mute and talking away and just, totally just describing shit to you guys. And I'm like, I just described that. Ah, crap.
Well,
So,
easy answer is it's just it burnt down. There you go. No,
It done. Sorry, there goes. Lonely ghost just standing there in the rubble.
Going,
Gives you a forlorn wave. No, the tavern is still there, not burnt down. As you enter, you come in, and your cloaks are taken off your backs.
Oh, no, we come
if
in with
you-
an entrance. We kick the door in, singing with musical instruments. We just blow
Well, there you
everybody
go.
away. Yeah, that's the way we're going in.
Well, then we need a performance roll or two.
Oh man.
Well, Shiny's gonna lead us because he's gonna go dancing in. So, I'm gonna roll to give him advantage.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
He's gonna be the first thing that everybody sees. Well, the song is going pretty good. Dance, you have absolutely no
Oh.
reason not to be dancing great. Whoa, Roland!
Your
what
sister
was-
was boom.
What was that, Roland? Oh no, that was Shiny.
That was
That was
shiny.
shiny.
Oh my God! How did you do that?
I was
Well,
dancing. I pulled a hammy while I was dancing.
Oh man.
Oh my God! Well, at least the song was good.
The song was excellent. It was all on me.
Yeah. Oh, we should have sketched first.
Well, to cover Shiny falling to the floor, I'll start throwing off some prestidigitation pyrotechnics then. Kind of disguise it, gives a chance to get up and save himself.
All right.
Stumble awkwardly to the back.
He takes a seat just inside the door. Oh, ow, oh.
And we are definitely singing that, the Trollenport song as we come in, Revelry. You want us to
Of
make
course.
a performance
Yeah.
check for that?
And all the patrons are surprised by your entranceway, and then start pounding their mugs on the table and beat to your song as you guys come in. And your halfling bartender gives you a wave and from across the tavern, and all the lights flicker, also in beat to your music.
Uh-oh. Oh, the club.
Yeah, we get rowdy. We get on the tables, we get on the bar, kicking stuff over, getting everybody crazy, and then I will buy. How many? Is it packed or is it mildly busy or what?
Well, let's see. It is morning time, so it's those that like to drink in the morning. It's a lighter crowd.
Then I'll buy everybody drinks for the day.
Okay, let's see here. Can't spell. That's not the one I wanted. I wanted this one. There we go. probably need to add a couple of people. Way up there. Let's see. Let's see, we need, oh wait, it'd be elsewhere in the building. Forget about that. Oh. So, we need to bring Cole in here. We need Evo. We got Killian, Ironsides, Mordrin, Shiny, we need a Roland. And we don't need
Two
the dancing
Rolands.
lights. We got 2 Rolands? Oh, there was a dancing light on top
Oh.
of you. So we'll get rid of this.
Are you not seeing me?
Oh, no, you're fine. I didn't see Roland because his dancing lights were on top of him. So
There's Daenerys. Been missing for so long. Been hanging out in the bar.
right. He's very, very stealthy little thing. And okay then. So it's only a 4th occupied. Just a couple of people for breakfast. No, it's a full kitchen. Never mind. It's a breakfast crowd. It's about half occupied.
Whoa.
One copper piece mimosas.
You're getting some auto tune on that. Whoever just spoke.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I like it. How many mimosas you have?
The Ironside's
Someone
voice
trod.
bot broke or something?
I'm still here.
Oh, who was auto tune?
That was Jason.
That was yeah.
I think that was me.
Oh my god, you were freaking me out.
I was kind of at the end of my end of the range on the headless headphones.
The headless headphones.
Yeah. The headless headphones.
So
We thought AI took you over or something. It was pretty awesome. He's been AI'd.
It was the mimosas. The mimosa industry hacked my feed.
mimosas, micheladas, coffee, all the breakfasty type drinks as well as food. The staff you have are halflings from the hospitality house. And
Yeah, we have to.
the tavern is it erupts in a celebration with your dancing and singing. Well, singing
And Chinese breakdancing
and music.
started a whole new trend with that.
Literally break.
I was gonna
Breaking
say
dancing.
flopping on the floor qualifies as breakdancing.
Hey, it did during the Olympics last summer.
Oh yeah, it did.
Yeah,
That was cool. I'm sorry.
that was mean. Well, good. Do I recognize the bartender as someone
Yeah.
we had dealt with when we sort of turned over to them?
Yeah. You spent some time here before you guys left, and
Yeah.
putting together a staff, and it is the same staff that is doing it. You've got a bartender, a cook, a barmaid.
It's good to see everybody still here. I've been very neglectful as any type of facility manager. How have you all been doing?
Oh, we've been fine. We've been corresponding with you. You
Oh.
haven't been very neglectful. You just haven't been in town.
I also haven't really kept up on the correspondence, but things have been going well, I hope.
Things are, and what would you have? Your usuals? And without even
Sure.
asking for it, your usuals are getting poured by Liff. You know, as a bottle of this or that comes sliding across the bar one at a time to each of you. With the halfling also pouring as well.
Nice.
Delightful. Pleasure to see
I-
you still around, Liff.
Yeah, I'll make sure nothing falls off the edge of the bar there.
See, how would that be a good reply? You're the chalkboard behind the bar spells out "missed ya."
Mhm.
Excellent. So what news in Starlasker since last we were here?
Well, this, that, and the other thing happened, and then there was a bit of this. We had a problem with the thingamajigger, but we got it fixed by the guys with the doohickeys.
Excellent.
No, the goobers.
This
Yes.
sounds highly technical.
And
Yes.
and everything has been going well with the tavern. You have not wanted for anything. All of the supply chain is good.
Correct. Everything's been going well. The books are ready if you wish to review them. Your rooms upstairs have been left alone, and
you left
we've
them
heard
just the way you had them.
yes, we've heard no heard or seen any sounds of intrusion. So your living quarters should be fine.
Excellent. Has there been any messages, any correspondence for us?
This morning we did get a message delivered from the House of Scribing and labeled for Sir Shiny over there.
Excellent. Well, shall we retire upstairs, gentlemen, and go over this information? And
Sounds good.
That would be wise.
Sure.
all right. We'll head up and look at Shiny expectantly.
Alrighty. Wink.
Expecting me to dance?
Wow, you do have quite a bit to make up for after that.
Oh, I'll start with a dance then, perhaps.
Okay. As you go up, you guys go into your front room
Clearly-
there, the common
Clearly,
room.
my hamstring has not healed.
No, it's still a little sore and tight, and you're gonna need to work that one out. Everybody takes the seats that they've claimed as their favorite spots to either sit or stand. And Shiny opens up his letter. It's a very proper correspondence
Written in beautiful script.
written in beautiful script, Elven. And it says that
But first, compare the handwriting. Let's make sure it's genuine. Somebody hasn't tampered with it.
it seems genuine. Actually, how's that one? Yes, it definitely genuine. At least from what you remember.
Okay.
And it verbosely says he'd corresponded during the night with colleagues and didn't find out much more, but did label out everything you guys basically, what do you call it? Agreeing with everything that Cole had stated about vampires. So it's a backup on her knowledge, but he goes into lengthy descriptions of what vampires can do, and reader.
Well, we figured out they can't die easily.
Yeah, they are undead.
Is there a vampire vacuum in the box?
There's not a box; it is just a letter. So
Okay.
you got nothing with, just the information written down that he had stated over and clearly written through what Cole had taken with you, and a copied several descriptions of the Soul Blade, describing how it was seen that those powers had worked in combat with the general from Karnath.
The description's all similar to what we actually witnessed.
You actually haven't seen any powers being used by Lucan in your fights.
Just the
They've been...
description of the blade itself.
Oh, the blade itself, yes. It matches up with the picture, and as well as what you recall from memory. Because you guys were given a picture of the Soul Blade along with Lucan and his carriage. Way back in the beginning of this chase. Hunt.
Debacle.
Any example of using the Soul Blade with Lucan's like charm powers to frighten or charm, dominate on the battlefield? Basically take control of anyone, or...
That's in the description of the typical vampire, is that they can dominate an individual that they encounter if the individual's will is not strong enough. He goes on after the description of the blade and adds his opinion. If the vampire were to use the restorative powers on him, it would cause him damage because it's healing to the undead. So he's probably not used those powers. And these are just ones that are written about. Whether it has extra other powers that have not been recorded down, he does not know. And he does that and apologizes very politely for the lack of any further information, but he will send more correspondence if he finds out more. That's the end of your letter.
Sorry, all that's not better information, but I think we had to do what we planned, which is try to separate him from the sword.
Well, we also have a clear description of the sword too, though, right?
Yep.
As well as the illustration you were given from in the beginning.
Yeah.
And we did see it at the party.
You did.
Well, we've seen it multiple times. Every time
Yeah,
we've fought him, we've
right.
seen it. It's just OBS disconnected, reconnected. Okay. Whoa, OBS reconnection successful. Sorry, guys. What is going on with the stream?
Hiccups.
Yeah.
While you've been talking over the letter, Ironsides.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're still working at your tangle of jewelry.
Oh yeah.
Going through it, or reviewing also your meditative meeting with Cobalt. He, you realize that he didn't pose it as a challenge as a personal challenge. Just said,
Mhm.
see what you could do with this. This might help. So you don't feel as if
It's not like imperative. There's not like a rush to solve this. It's just more of like, here's something to do in your spare time.
yeah,
Right.
and that it wasn't like only you could. You didn't have feeling like it wasn't a this is only you can do this or anything like that. It was just a here, this might help. Casual.
Got it. Casual. Have I made any additional headway in untangling this mess?
You can make those sets of rolls again. The perception
Okay.
and or investigation.
Yeah. All right. So if I get more than 10, I get advantage. And it's a sleight of hand with advantage. Really?
So you're unable to pull off another piece of jewelry.
If there are 2 9s.
I think this is a test
I
of
will-
faith. You just got to keep at it. Perseverance. You
Yeah.
get it.
Get it.
I
I'm
believe
not in any
you.
rush. Believe in me. And darn it, people gosh darn like me.
See, maybe you got to just close your eyes and try to do it.
Use the farce.
Use,
Down the blast shield.
Yeah, use your connection to your new, guide in the celestial realm. Though I don't know much about him, but this is my recommendation. I mean, I
Got
listen to the voices in my head all the time, so you know how crazy I am. So
I can burn through another 2 charges on Alandra's chalice, right? So
yeah.
it's a new day. I got 2 more flasks. Anybody want some holy water flasks?
I can just keep shoving it in the haversack and hold it for people too.
That's a good idea.
Okay, why don't you take them then if nobody wants to take them themselves, and you can. So 2 more of those.
And we have 6 healing potions in that haversack too, and some silk rope.
Yeah.
That Shiny might be interested in.
Some what?
Silk.
I still have
some silk
I still have a
rope.
crater. Oh.
Sorry.
You want me
That-
to dance with that?
I'd be sure.
That was probably our friend at the train station reading 50 Shades of Silver.
Yeah.
So I'll look at the books. Has the tavern been making money? How much do we have an idea of what the Phoenix's take is on the tavern thus far?
It is there in the books. I personally don't have that. I will have to work on that.
20,000 gold pieces. Thank you.
Wow.
DM.
See,
Kind of curious what it'll be.
enough to buy a Throne of the Gods. Goodness,
That'll-
it's just.
That'll be
Okay.
our cliffhanger for this episode.
I think therein is probably a good spot here. Well, you're at your base away from Sharn. We can
I'm
bring
gonna be
it to
naughty.
a close.
Role playing is experience. I mean, we could go up another level.
You could.
It's only been months.
Just putting it out there.
Yeah, we haven't played for months, so
I'm
where's
not
the
even. I'm not
experience there?
even including the time off we took for the summer.
Understandable, but no, you do not level up.
But you're so close.
But you are. It's
You can do it.
No, it
smidgens
doesn't appear that I
of
can.
experience.
Well, I
Kill
guess-
one dire rat, and that'll probably be it. No.
What?
Well, I think that's gonna call it for the night. I I think you know, you should pick another song off the Troll Tavern's playlist to close us out there, Cameron.
Well, we should definitely go with this one.
No easy stickins tonight.
No easy stickers, but we did have up to 6 viewers and at least 2 to 3 concurrent from 8:50 on. So anybody who enjoyed watching, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed the new music. So we will see you next week, and we'll let the music play out.
From the ballad ever born came before after was better than the
first.
Yeah.
No gangs of beasts or cadre of trolls could ever defeat that old swillman. Lift your tankards to the lift, man. Crush your cups to that old poor man. Keeper of sorrows far deeper than hell. You fill your belly with a spirit of gold. Lift you up like a red fire phoenix. That if he's done, why no one can say. A stab in the back or an arrow astray. Lift you up like a red fire phoenix. That if he's done, why no one can say. A stab in the back or an arrow astray. Lift your tankards to lift, man. Crush your cups to our own poor man.
Oh, I didn't say. There you go.
No
Bang.
gangs of beasts or cadre of trolls could ever defeat that old swillman. Lift your tankards to the lift, man. Crush your cups to that old poor man.
And if any of those Russian bots are out there listening, good luck trying to hit us for any of our own music.
Kidding? They're all crying right now.
All right. Well, that was cool. Maybe we need to do more of our own music. And we're out of here. Say goodnight, guys.
Yeah,
Good night,
guys.
guys.
See ya.